Hey guys, it is Mike with Become the Night. Welcome back to another Song Suggestion Friday. I am not joined by anyone again, but hopefully they will be back next week. I told Ryan there is an international convention for chicken tenders in Los Angeles. He has been gone since last week. Ben is still in the hospital, held against his will. They found him listening to Swan's Oxygen on purpose and are keeping him until further notice. As always, I take suggestions from the comments that you leave on this video. Only the latest Song Suggestion Friday video. Only the latest Song Suggestion Friday video. Please, leave one suggestion. If you leave more than one, I will ignore it. I pick from your comments down below. I put them into a poll on Patreon, and my patrons vote on them. If you would like to take part in that vote on Patreon, please run over to my Patreon. The link is in the description. Pledge $5 or more a month, and you will have access to that poll. If you'd like to pledge more, there's tons of other cool perks there as well. After the patrons have picked which ones we are going to review, or in this case, me, we go through, we listen to them, we give our opinion on the song. Our grade is a plus, equal sign, or minus sign. Plus sign, we would actively seek it out again. Equal sign means we might not, we're not gonna turn it off. Minus sign means we would actively avoid listening to that song ever again. Let's begin. Fruit Salad by The Wiggles. Yes, The Wiggles. Okay, as far as a song from a kid's show goes, there's a lot worse out there. The thing that really pisses me off more than anything about this song is the fact that it gets stuck in your head incessantly. I also really hate it because it's so fucking simplistic with its music and with its lyrics, but it's a kid's song. So duh, it's gonna be simple. It could be literally the first song some humans have ever listened to in their lives. And for sure, it's gonna be a lot easier to grasp onto that than it is to something as complex as, say, Dream Theater. I will still contest to this day that Fruit Salad by The Wiggles is closer to being a progressive song than One Night at a Time by George Strait. I hate that fucking song. Still will contend worst song in the world. Not gonna lie though, this Wiggles song, the chorus, makes me laugh. Total grade for this song, out of sheer annoyance, minus sign. Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The great but simple intro builds a lot of anticipation. Then it kicks off into a cool little guitar beat that starts to bring in the drums and then the vocals, and suddenly when all of the instruments are there, there's really cool counterpoint going on between the guitar, the bass, and the vocals, and the drums are just kind of holding things down but are still interesting. It's really cool to see so many different parts that are rhythmically unique from one another yet blend so well together. It's some of my favorite stuff. It has a relatively raw production, pretty dry, but it fits the song so well, and it fits the Chili Pepper style so well. It gives you a feeling of being like down to earth. This song is totally infectious. Wonderful song. Total grade for this song, 2 plus signs. The Pretender by the Foo Fighters. This verse is balls to the wall and super cool, and somehow ups the energy even more when we get to the chorus. Chorus is possibly one of my favorite choruses ever, and there's a relatively short pre-chorus right before it that subtly but perfectly transitions and escalates into the chorus. It's just such a well-done song. As always, I love Dave Grohl's vocals. These are some of his more passionate vocals to me. Really well done. If I had to have a complaint, and part of me does, the riff at the beginning of the bridge, I don't feel like fits with the rest of the song. All in all, I would say this is a rock and roll masterpiece. Total grade for this song, 2 plus signs. Octavarium by Dream Theater was a 3-minute and 50-second intro to the intro necessary. Not only that, but it does like that pseudo Pink Floyd, like really spacey, really whiny, dreamy intro where there's not like really any melody or rhythm going on. It's just kind of like tones, and it's just like, what the hell are you trying to, for 3 minutes and 50 seconds? That is longer than most pop songs. Now when it finally gets to the main theme is awesome. And the chords are really what sell the passion on this theme. How that same theme being done over and over again, well, not really over and over again, slight variations on it, laying on top of these interesting chords really makes you like, whoa. As like Dream Theater, it's another epic prog adventure. Keyboard solos are super tasty, some of my favorite Jordan Rudess work. The chorus, if we can call any part a chorus in this song, is also really perfect, unexpected, and infectious. And the ending, by far, is my favorite part of this song. The ending is nothing without the other 23 minutes of this song. All right, if you take out the first 20-some, the other 19 minutes of this song. But really, you can't appreciate how awesome that ending is unless you had gone on that journey through those 19, 20 minutes. Guaranteed, if you go through the whole song and make it to the end, it will tug at your heartstrings so freaking hard. Perfect ending. Total grade for this song, 2+. Cliffs of Dover by Eric Johnson. One of the classic Guitar God shredderific songs. Eric Johnson is so fluid on the guitar and is very unique in his phrasing and technique. You can always tell it's Eric Johnson. He's one of the greatest guitar players of our time. There's really not much to say on this one. Go check it out. It's good old rock. Well, I mean, it's actually soft rock, but with a shredderific guitar player over top of it. I mean, you can't ask for, you could ask for metal, I suppose. To someone who's not into metal, this song is badass. Total grade for this song, +. Barbie Girl by Aqua. So annoying. Which is really weird because it's actually an excellent commentary on Valley girls and the like. And what's really funny is the type of girls nowadays who really love this song, I think the meaning of the song was lost on them. And they kind of live the stereotype. It's a great dance song, but I fucking hate dance songs. It's a song in the form of a really stupid pop song, making fun of people who listen to really stupid pop songs. It's actually kind of beautiful in its own way. But I'm sorry, it's way too annoying on several fronts, lyrically, not even really lyrically, vocally and music-wise, for me to really want to listen to this. Total grade for this song, =. Barely skating in there. Blackest Eyes by Porcupine Tree. It starts out with like a kind of clean intro and then goes into a really cool, like unexpected heavy riff. It gets stuck in your head almost instantly. Production and songwriting are off the charts. Steve Wilson's a freaking master. How many times can I say it? I'm not sure which parts are which kind of makes it hard for me to explain what I'm talking about at each part, which is also a thing that really makes me happy when I can't tell what parts are which in a song. It's really cool. The whole song is familiar, but not boring. Each instrument keeps me engaged and keeps me interested and fits right in. Total grade for this song, +. Circle by Ghost. I did not expect this. I'm pretty sure I just recently listened to a song by Ghost and it was pretty heavy and pretty straight ahead. This was kind of like 90s alt-rock. Kind of like Smashing Pumpkins a little. Actually, I would definitely say quite like Smashing Pumpkins. It might be the same singer, I'm not sure. The vocals really didn't capture me. None of the instrumentation or songwriting really captured me. I just don't think this is my style. I didn't dislike it at all, and as a matter of fact, I would consider it decent background music. It's something I wouldn't pay attention to, but wouldn't mind playing in the background. All in all, just really didn't do it for me. Total grade for this song, =. To Live Is to Die by Metallica. This is another Metallica instrumental, and as all of you should know, Metallica instrumentals are awesome. This is one of the songs that predisposed me to being able to enjoy progressive metal before I even knew what progressive metal was. This is a tribute to Cliff Burton, who died tragically on their tour bus after the Master of Puppets album. Very, very sad time for them. And the only part with words in the song is a spoken part, which is a poem that Cliff wrote right before he died. It has a lot of the grandeur and build that Cliff brought to the band. It has that bigness, almost like a classical symphonic orchestra. It's really hard to describe in words, but you can feel the pain, you can feel the sorrow, you can feel the loss that they felt for Cliff, and you can feel a certain amount of regret in just in the music. And it's not even a very complicated metal song. It's relatively simplistic. And that's one of the things that I think is lost on a lot of people. Yeah, Metallica were really heavy and really riffy, but they played with a hell of a lot of feel. The song is somehow poignant, but at the same time has a dull agony. It's kind of cool and very beautiful. The song is heart-wrenching good. It is a must listen to for anyone who thinks they know anything or thinks they know everything about music. All right, time for my suggestions. First suggestion is Chopin's Etude 10 number 6 as performed by FREDDY KEMPF. This song will break your heart, period. If any of you have seen my top 10 covers video, this was on there. You'll cry. Even if you're not crying on the outside, you'll be crying on the inside if you sit down and give this song a chance. This is by far one of the most emotional songs I've ever listened to in my life, and it's just a piano. Notorious Thugz by Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. For those of you that don't like rap and don't think it's very musical, this is a good jumping off point for you. One of the reasons I was so easily able to grasp on the Bone Thugs-n-Harmony is, first of all, I'm a very rhythmic listener to music. Rhythm is very important to me, and not just having it be, actually I hate it being consistent, I like it being counterpointed. But the big thing with Bone Thugs-n-Harmony is most of their rap flow incorporates a melody into it, and it's not even necessarily a full-on like tonal melody where it sticks to one tone. They kind of slide, go up and down, kind of go, oh, and just stuff like that. Celestial Troupe by Motoi Sakuraba. I believe this was on the game Valkyrie Profile 2. I've actually never played the game. My buddy in high school actually played the game and loved the game and showed me this song, and I fell in love with it. Has some really, really cool tasty guitar parts. The lead melody is the guitar, and it's so damn good. Backed up by some cool guitar parts, some cool bass parts, some cool organ parts, some cool orchestral instruments. It's just really excellently done. The Japanese know how to make kick-ass prog rock. You eventually realize that a lot of the music that goes into video games and anime is basically just Japanese prog rock. That is it for Song Suggestion Friday. If you liked the video, leave a like down there. If you want, leave a suggestion in the comments section of the latest Song Suggestion Friday video. Please do not leave more than one suggestion in the comments section. You will be ignored. If not, I will delete the comment. I literally get a ton of suggestions every one of these videos, man, and there's already enough to pick through. If you want to take part in the poll to pick which songs me or my buddies review for Song Suggestion Friday, head on over to Patreon. The link is in the description. $5 or more a month will get you access to the Patreon poll. You can also follow me on Facebook, or you can follow me on Twitter. I usually upload when I'm going to be posting my videos there. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Rock on!